If you're always overwhelmed with emails and assignments and your phone doesn't stop ringing, there's a collection of gadgets and strategies and methods out there that are used to increase personal productivity. What we're going to do is we're going to look at a bunch of the different ways people have come up with to organize themselves, to keep all their tasks in one place. And we're going to look at these small things and see if they're worth it or not. If you're sort of a gadget head and really like to geek out on these kind of things, there are tons of applications online that you can use that can organize your tasks and then can then sort of like sync them up with your phone. One of them is called OmniFocus. You can organize your tasks by date, you can shift them around by context, so whether you're at the office or whether you're at home or whether you're on the run, and then you can sync it up to your phone, and it costs a little bit of money for all these different programs. Of course, the other weird thing about the phone is the kind of interference. It's like, if you're working in a group or a collaborative effort, there are a lot of software applications that can be used so that everybody's work appears in the same place. We're going to talk to Matt Linderman from 37 Signals, and he's going to show us a couple of programs that his company runs. So let's take a look.
I thought Backpack would be a good place to start. In general, it's a program that's great for keeping all those little pieces of information organized that you have floating around. And I'll go through and show you a couple pages that we've actually made and used at 37 Signals. So like I could go and say, headed to meeting and then update my status. And then it would show up here on the right side so everyone else can see that I'm at a meeting right now. And then we have the stream now of everything that's happened at the company for the day, which is great also from a managerial standpoint. If you want to say, hey, what did we get done at work today? You can go through and see a stream of everything that everyone at your company did that day and kind of really know, oh, this is what we got accomplished today. So,
if you want to have a little fun with this and maybe go a little low tech, there's Merlin Mann's Hipster PDA. And all it is really is a bunch of index cards and a binder clip. And here's how it works. The thing that I really like about this is that it's so cheap. It costs like $3 for 500 index cards. And so you take your index cards, you take your binder clip, and now you have a list. And you can just put this in your pocket, carry it around with you. It doesn't need to be recharged, and it doesn't need to sync up, and it's pretty much, unless it rains, you're perfect. Of course, the most basic productivity device is the calendar. Now, it can be digital, they're built into all the programs, all Mac or Windows software. Ultimately, it doesn't matter whether or not you're using the Mac version, the Google Calendar version, the Outlook version. It's all the same idea. It's just a matter of getting used to the idea of storing all of your tasks, every single possible obligation you have in one place. And if you don't prefer the digital method, there's always sort of the paper notebook, which has a nice C curve to it from sitting on it for so many times. In the end, it's the same as with all these programs. You have to keep up with the system. You have to make sure that you're constantly making your tasks. If you're able to do that, if you're able to keep up with it, great systems. Any one of these will do fine. If not, then you're going to get overloaded. For the Wall Street Journal Digital Network, I'm Matt Rivera.